Monday, December the 23rd. President is Angie Hayes, Vice President, Lucilla Roy, Secretary, and our President is on her way, Dana Bennett. We have first on the agenda is claims.
Yes, good afternoon. First I have ratification of payroll from December 20th. The total payroll was $1,727,602.28. I have ratification of payroll withholdings from the December 20th payroll. Those total withholdings were $328,765.68. Then we have ratification of claims from December 20th. It was Fund 270 and Media Fund for $9,300. And then lastly for claims, I have approval of claims for this Friday, December 27th. And they are as follows. The general fund for $116,469.74. Special revenue of $71,293.10. Special revenue is made up of Fund 210 County Health, $5,411.25. Fund 215, $1,863.34. Fund 223 Comp Court of $503.61. Fund 227 Law Enforcement Training, $777.50. Fund 223 Landfill Closure of $750. Fund 235 Solid Waste of $595.88. Fund 240 Health and Human Services, $13,069.60. Fund 250 Park Department, $6,560.53. Fund 254 Vehicle Auction, $354. Fund 258 Bioterrorism, $550. Fund 261 Community Development, $29,944.71. Fund 710 confiscated is $1,640. Fund 826 Lakefront TIP, $2,100. Fund 845 Green Urbanism, $2,495.50. Last special net revenue fund, is 860 DOT non-reverting, $4,677.13. Then I have the following funds. Fund 216 Marquette Park for $3,000. Fund 224 Ambulance non-reverting, $3,743.86. Fund 279 Genesis Center operating, $6,919.11. Fund 463 Public Safety, $16,635. Fund 474 Redevelopment non-reverting at $10,000. Fund 730 Police Pension, $3,925. Fund 791, which is our self-insurance fund, at $49,918.24. And the last is Fund 816 Lead Grant at $3,200. Total big claims to be paid this Friday of $285,104.05. I make a motion to ratify the payroll claims and approve the claims for this Friday as presented.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes, it's been moved and properly second. Next, we have correspondence from the Media Department equipment purchase.
Yes, we have a request here to purchase some kind of light kit, but there's no quote attached to that still. Do you have any other information?
I believe he sent over quotes this morning. Raven may not have attached them. Can we defer it and I can see if she can bring the quotes over?
Thank you. Yeah, let's just skip it for now. Okay. Then can I go on to the Gary Fire Civil Service Commission?
Yes.
I don't have that contract.
It is right.
Those are the extensions for
Okay,
those.
it's one of the samples. Which one is it? Civil police?
Oh, fire. Okay, the Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with Renzer Williams III to serve as legal counsel for the City of Gary Fire Commission Civil Service Commission. The contract is from January 1, 2020 till December 31st, 2020. Contractors shall be paid an amount not to exceed $50,000. Contract term and compensation agrees. Attorney Williams has signed the contract. All the other proper documentation is attached. I will make a motion then to award the contract to Attorney Renzer Williams for the Civil Service Commission.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's been moved and properly seconded. Next, we have correspondence from the Department of Environmental Affairs, contract with engineered maintenance.
Excuse me. The Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with engineered maintenance to provide maintenance and repairs to electrical components at the closed Gary Sanitary Landfill for the City of Gary Department of Environmental Affairs and Green Urbanism. The term of the contract is from October 1st, 2019 until September 30th, 2020. Contractor should be paid an amount not to exceed $20,400. The compensation term of the contract agreed in the memo. Let's see, the proper documentation I know is here. And yes, let's see, it is signed. So I will make a motion then to award the contract with engineered maintenance.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's been moved and seconded. Next, we have correspondence from the Traffic Department, handicap signage removal. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped one. I'm sorry. Correspondence from the Department of Community Development, approval of ESG subrecipient agreement, crisis center.
Threw me off. I was like, wait.
Sorry about that.
Okay. Okay. I have a ESG subrecipient agreement for the Crisis Center Alternative House. ESG funds will be used to provide emergency shelter for boys and girls ages 10 to 18 who are homeless, runaways, or unoccupied youth for up to 20 days. Alternate House will provide immediate safety, 24 access, 365 days a year. So the term of the funding is $108,087. And all the proper documentation is here. And it is signed. So I will make a motion then to award the contract to Crisis Center.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's been moved and seconded. Next, we have correspondence from the Traffic Department, handicap signage approval.
Yes, please be advised, Traffic Control Division has conducted a thorough investigation to determine the validity of the request. All documentation, driver's license, vehicle registration, handicap placard, letter from physician requested has been received and reviewed and accepted for the following residents. These are 3 new ones for Lewis Cunningham Jr., Marion McCain, and Belinda Jones. Question is, in your documentation, do you have proof of payment for these? I only saw proof of payment for one. I didn't see proof of payment for the other 2.
For Mary McLean, is that the only one?
That's the only one I saw. That's correct.
I did not see proof of payment for the other ones.
Oh wait, here's one here. This is this one. There is one here for Jones, looks like. So I didn't see the one for Lewis Cunningham. Do you want to take these individually? So,
You can if you want.
okay, well then I would like to make a motion then to approve the handicap signage for Marion McLean and Belinda Jones as presented.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor? Aye, it's been moved and seconded, properly seconded.
And then I would like to make a motion to defer the request for Lewis Cunningham until proof of payment is obtained.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next, we have correspondence from the Department of Planning and Zoning, honorary street signs.
This was attached to my stuff. I have no idea what that is. Okay, so I have a request for honorary street sign in honor of Carl G. Jones on Connecticut Street between 4th and 5th Avenues. Lauren Anderson submitted an honorary street sign petition to the Gary Planning Commission to have Connecticut Street between 4th and 5th Avenues named for her grandfather, Carl G. Jones, founder of GEO and L&L Contractors Unlimited. Mr. Jones was a Gary resident for over 60 years and created hundreds of jobs employing and training Gary residents in constructions and trades. Starting with Mayor Hatcher's administration, GEO and A&L Unlimited designed and built hundreds of structures across the city of Gary, including the Genesis Center, the Dubai Library, and Marquette Elementary. More than 51% of the budding property owners support the petition, and several persons spoke in support of it at the Plan Commission meeting on October 22nd, including Mayor Karen Freeman Wilson. The Commission favorably approved his petition for an honorary street sign with a 6-0 vote. I thought we approved this one already. Well, I will make a motion then to approve the request for the honorary sign for Carl G. Jones as presented.
I second. Any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, it's been moved to, properly second.
Then I have an honorary street sign for John Grisby on Taney Street between West 10th and 11th Avenues. Kim Mazel submitted an honorary street petition to the Gary Planning Commission for Taney Street between West 10th and 11th Avenues in honor of her late father, John Grisby. Mr. Grisby Mr. Grisby was one of Gary's first African-American precinct committeemen. In addition to being a precinct committeeman for 20 years, he was a community activist. More than 51% of budding property owners support the petition, and several letters of support were written, including from Mayor Karen Freeman Wilson. At the Planning Commission meeting on December 17th, the petition was favorably approved and for the honorary street sign, a 7-0 vote. I will make a motion then to approve the request for the honorary street sign for John Grisby.
I second. Any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
It's been moved and properly second. Next we have approval, correspondence from the Law Department, approval permit of Anthony Hill, disabled veteran.
Yes. The Law Department has reviewed the attached request for permit for Anthony Hill, a totally disabled Gulf War veteran who resides at 9429 Lakeshore Drive. A copy of Mr. Hill's disability letter is marked as Exhibit 1 and attached. Mr. Hill's residence is located on Miller Lakefront, and he does not have access to the beach due to his disability. Mr. Hill is forced to walk with a cane. Mr. Hill is asking for permission to build a portable stairway that he can use to access the beach. The stairway will be built by a locally licensed contractor and installed in the public pathway to the beach. It will be portable and will be able to be moved if necessary. The Law Department consulted with the law firm of Barnes & Thornburg about Mr. Hill's lack of access to the lakefront. It is their legal opinion that under the Americans with Disability Act, Mr. Hill should be granted an accommodation that will give him access to the Miller Lakefront beach area. The mayor has also been briefed on this request, and she supports granting Mr. Hill a permit to build a temporary stairway. I will make a motion then to approve the permit as requested by Mr. Anthony Hill.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
I have a question.
Yes.
Attorney, this does not vacate any of the city's rights of ownership
No,
up to the lakefront.
No,
right?
I talked to Dave Schilling about that, and originally we talked about doing an easement, and his suggestion was to do a permit.
Okay, so we still own, it's
Yes.
still public property
Right.
all the way to the lakefront.
Correct.
It's just that he's allowed to build this portable stuff
Right.
on our property.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye.
It's been moved and seconded. Next we have, amendments to contract. Are we gonna go through each one of them individually, or are we gonna do it as a group, right?
I think we should just do them as a group if that's okay
Okay.
with the rest of the group.
So we're gonna do an amendment to contract with Gatlin Plumbing and Heating, amendment to contract with Great Lakes Electrical Maintenance, amendment to contract with Midwest Tile and Interiors, amendment to contract with Pangier, amendment to contract with Powers & Sons.
Each of these contracts are being requested that the only change be is the extension of time. Originally, these contracts were supposed to end on December 31st, 2019. The request is made to extend these contracts through January 31st, 2020 to ensure the completion of the work. So I'll make a motion then to award all the extensions of time for the contracts as presented with Gatlin Plumbing, Great Lakes Electrical, Midwest Tile, Angier, Power, and Powers & Sons.
A second. Are there any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
It's been moved and seconded.
You have the originals, right?
For,
Those ones we just.
Yeah. For new business, do we have any new business?
Yes, we do. I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda to add 2 contracts. One is for Attorney Renzer Williams for the Gary Police Civil Service Commission, and the other one is to add Mr. Attorney Williams' contract for the Gary Common Council.
I second that. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
I'm sorry, I have a question, not about those two contracts, but last time we met, there were a couple of contracts that were not correct. One was Ben Clement, one was, what was the other one, where the dates were not right? So did we bring those back for today?
We approved them contingent of the corrections were.
We did approve them.
We did approve them.
Did we
Because
correct
had-
those? Because I didn't sign a corrected one. Or did we say that we were just gonna attach the signature page?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So did we get those
Corrected.
updated ones?
We did, and the PO's already been created for
Okay,
those.
all right, great, thank you.
So first, I'm going to start with the contract for Renzer Williams. The Law Department has reviewed the enclosed contract with Renzer Williams to serve as legal counsel for the City of Gary Police Civil Service Commission. The term of the contract is January 1, 2020 till December 31st, 2020. Contractor shall be paid an amount not to exceed $50,000. The scope of the work, the term agrees, the compensation agrees, and all the other documentation is there. And Attorney Williams has signed it. So I'll make a motion then to award the contract for Attorney Williams for the Gary Police Civil Service Commission.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye. Here's the original.
Okay, thank you.
And then secondly, I have a contract with Attorney Renzer Williams to serve as a legal counsel for the City of Gary Common Council. The term of the contract is January 1, 2020 and ends on December 31st, 2020. Contractor shall be paid an amount not to exceed $55,000. The scope of the services, the dates, all agree with the contract along with the compensation. All the other documentation is there, and Attorney Williams has signed the contract along with President Ronald Wood. I will make a motion then to award the contract to Attorney Williams as presented.
I second. Are there any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's been moved and seconded. Is there any old business?
I have none.
I have one thing. There was an amendment to the booster loan contract. Attorney Jenkins did the contract, sent it to Mr. Watkins to pull out for signatures. We haven't received that contract back, and it wasn't on the agenda. So I guess we'll have to do it next quarter.
We still got one more, so we got one a week from today. or
Yes,
period.
right. We'll have to pick up that one then. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so this looks like there's some race.
Thank you. Are there any public comments?
We have one question for that too. We talked about the equipment purchase.
Oh, that was the other one from last week.
Right.
Yes.
The quote is still not attached to the copy that I have.
They emailed them this morning with Raven. I forwarded it to her. She's not going to get a chance to print it out. In my phone, I was supposed to text her, and I'm not going to speak. You want the first next week? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, then I'll make a motion then to defer the equipment purchase.
I second. Any questions?
No.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It's been moved and seconded. So, no public comments? I move that we close the meeting.
Second one.
Second, all in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Be adjourned.